What's going on, guys? Thundercry back again. I'm doing a new video here. I kind of messed that up, but whatever. I'm making a tier list of what Terraria bosses that I could kill personally, okay? So, at the bottom here we have Thundercry Sweep, and then Prep Time, and then B tier, and then High Diff, and then Goodbye Thundercry. And that pretty much means I'm gonna die. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, now first up here we have the Eye of Cthulhu. Honestly, this is going to be pretty easy. It's a Thundercry Sweep. I mean, it's just a big eye. It's quite that simple. Next is King Slime. We're going to put him in the same tier. I mean, it's just gel. That should be a sweep for anyone, honestly. Okay, next we have the Brain of Cthulhu. I'm going to put it in Prep Time. It's probably has the same kind of weakness as the Eye of Cthulhu. It's pretty easy to just kind of rip apart, But the creepers, they might give me a tough time. So that's why it's in Prep Time. Now, the Eater of Worlds, this one is a kind of a challenge because it can dig underground. But, I'll just use my kind of superior, I can feel the vibrations in the floor, basically. But it is pretty quick, so I'll put it in the quick B tier for that one. Now, the Queen Bee is kind of a different breed of boss, pretty much, from anything else we've done so far. I think it's going to go in High Diff. It's not impossible. It does have the Stinger Zone. It can summon more bees, so that's why it's in High Diff. And next we have Skeletron. He's made of bones. I don't think I could do it. It's just too tough, so goodbye, Thundercry. Here, next we have the Deerclops. I think with Prep Time I could do it. I just need to hone my agility, that when it does the ice attack where the ice balls fly in the air, I'll just catch one and throw it back like a boomerang pretty much. That's why it's in Prep. For the Wall of Flesh, I don't think I'm getting to hard mode with this one. I think it's a goodbye, Thundercry tier.
Bro isn't ready to get hard.
For Queen Slime, I'm going to put it in Prep Time. Same kind of, strategy as the King Slime. It's just gel, but it can fly, so that's why it's in Prep Time. Now, the Destroyer, no. The Twins, no. Skeletron Prime, no. Mechdusa, that's a Thundercry Sweep. I mean, kind of a no-brainer at that point. Now, the Empress of Light, as I said earlier, with my increased agility, for the, I believe it was either the Eater of Worlds or the Deerclops, I have increased agility, and I would just be able to dodge all of the Empress of Light's attacks. So I'll put that in Prep Time. Now for Plantera, I'm going to put it in B tier. As I said, it was with the Deerclops, my increased reflexes, I'll just grab the spike balls and just toss them back at Plantera. So that's why it's B tier. And now Golem, I'm going to put it in Prep Time. I don't know if you guys have seen Avengers Age of Ultron, the one scene where Iron Man is just, knocking the Hulk out with the Hulkbuster, and then he just grabs the arm and looks over and starts smacking him. That's pretty much what's going to happen with Golem. He's going to shoot his fist at me, I'm going to catch it midair, and then I'll just a quick, easy win. But I will do it Prep Time, I'll give it that. Now Duke Fistron, I'm going to put it in Thundercry Sweep, because as soon as it creates the tornado that shoots sharks, I'm just going to get in it and it'll become a Thundercry Nado, and then Duke Fistron's out like that. And that's just how it is. For the Lunatic Cultist, I'm actually going to put it in... it's between Goodbye Thundercry and High Diff. What do you guys think? I'll put it in Goodbye Thundercry. The duplicates that it make, my eyes, they might not be able to tell which one is which, so it might be hard to decide. So that's why it's Goodbye Thundercry, along with their magical abilities. And now we have the 4 Celestial Pillars. It doesn't say anything about the enemies being there, so that's going to be an instant Thundercry Sweep. And now we have the Moon Lord. And to kill the Moon Lord in Terraria, you need to attack his heart, pretty much, and he'll die. So my plan here is, I'll look at Moon Lord like this. And my puppy dog eyes, pretty much, is going to break his heart, and he's going to die on the spot. So that's going to be a Thundercry Sweep right there, honestly. Okay, now we finished all the bosses. Now we're moving on to the event section here, starting with the Goblin Warlock. Okay, now the Goblin Warlock, it creates the Shadow Flame apparitions, okay? But shadow, so I would just do this. They would melt away. God! They'd melt away pretty instantly. I'll give it Prep Time because, I won't always have a handy-dandy light like this on hand. So give me about 5 minutes to get a flashlight and I'll win. Now, I don't remember the name of this thing. I'll put the text on screen. It's on a book. I don't read books, so it won't be able to do anything. So, Thundercry Sweep. Now, the Ogre, I'm going to put this in High Diff tier. I do think I could, end its life. I forget what exactly it is that he throws at you that makes you all slow. That might hinder my abilities a bit, and I'll need to really kind of, you know, exert myself to do it, but I think I can do it. I don't think it's impossible, though, so that's going in high diff. And now, Betsy, you know, I think it's going to be a prep time, because I'm going to pull the Shrek donkey maneuver on it. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Let's go to the next one, the Ice Queen. You know, I'm more accustomed to hot climates. My room in my house is always really hot, so I'm always kind of feeling the heat there. So this is going to be a real change. I'm going to put it in B tier because of that, because I need some time to get used to the cold. But I think I can do it. And now the Santa, I think it's the Mark 1, that's what it's called. Well, Santa's real, and I think he could kick my ass. So it's going in Goodbye Thundercry. And I don't remember the name of this one either. So I'm going to put the text on screen again. You know, I could never bring myself to harm the Christmas spirit, so it's also going to go up into Goodbye Thundercry. Now we have the Pumpkin. Now, I despise pumpkins. I don't like them at all, so it's going to take me some real mental strength to get towards the pumpkin, because I hate them so much. That's why I'm going to put it in high diff. It's going to take a real mental toll on me, but you know, at the end of the day, I'll just, you know, flick it once and he's going to burst into pieces. Okay, next we have the Morning Wood. You know, this one might be pretty hard to beat, actually. And honestly, when I really think about it, I honestly think that it's going to be impossible for me to defeat Morning Wood. So I'm putting in Goodbye Thundercry. Okay, next we have the Martian Saucer. So, Martians, they're, you know, humans, we built the pyramids. So I would simply say that to them. And, you know, their circuits would fry and short circuit. So it's going to be a Thundercry sweep on that one. Okay, now the Flying Dutchman. Need I say more? And Torch God, you know, as I said before multiple times, I have increased agility, so it's just going to be a Thundercry sweep on that one. Okay, now that we have all the bosses and events out of the way, now we're on to the old gen bosses, with Lepus, Turkar the Ungrateful, and Okram. Now for Lepus, I'm going to go with prep time. You know, it might take me a bit to really train my leg muscles to jump as high as Lepus, but you know, once I do, it's over. Now we have Turkar the Ungrateful. You know, I love me some turkey and stuffing, so that's going to be it's going to be high diff. Mainly because I'm going to be so distracted by the juicy thighs on it that it's going to be hard for me to focus in the battle. But, you know, once I set my mental focus to it, I'll easily be able to not devour it, to destroy it. You know, for Okram, I might put it in Goodbye Thundercry. I've actually never challenged this boss in Terraria, so I don't know its strengths and abilities. So we'll just shake hands and we'll call it even, and I'll probably get obliterated. So yeah, that's the tier list right here. And if you think you could take on these bosses differently, let me know down in the comments below. Goodbye.